But then suddenly, summer, do. That's right.
What a great song.
Is that great?
Yeah.
How you doing? You doing good?
Good.
Great.
Good.
Great.
Doing good.
Great.
Yeah.
Morning's beautiful out. Slight breeze. Winds are out of the southwest, around 9 knots. 9 miles per hour or so. Darn nuts. Yeah. About 79 degrees.
Right with the wind, right?
That's right, Christopher Crott.
Yeah.
Concert's a long way to go. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good to hear from you.
Good to hear from you. Yeah. Shout everybody for me, huh?
Oh, I will.
All right, 749 92.3 KROC WYSP WJFK. Have time for a phone call here, Fred?
Quick one, yes.
All right, quick one.
What was that?
You all right? Hello? Oh, wait a second. I know what's wrong. Hello?
Yeah.
Okay. You're on the air.
Okay, this Howard?
Yeah.
Okay. I wanted to know, did you hear about the rumor that's going around the federal courthouse in L.A.?
No.
Okay, what it is that the United States Attorney there in New York is investigating the new champion king of the fight promoters in the United States, Howard Stern, because he heard that you were taking over from Larry King's brother, Don King. You know, and that
Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something, okay?
Sure.
All right. You're drinking, right?
No, I'm not drinking at all.
You're an alcoholic, aren't you?
No, I'm not.
Then you're on drugs.
Do you
No.
take drugs?
No.
Are you high right now?
No.
All right. How do you position your stupidity?
Well, the rumor that's
To what
going
do you
around.
attribute it?
Seriously, do you think you're funny?
No.
What are you, a stand-up comedian?
I'm trying to be Fred.
Yeah. Oh my God, it's terrible. I mean, it's not. I mean, you're not even. You're a bore.
Okay.
All right, you wanted a short phone call. You got it, Fred. All right, take a break. We'll be back right after these. First. Men's Hair Now. Men's Hair Now is so great. I only say this, and I really do mean this. I only say this because I have seen their work. On a couple of occasions now, they've brought people down who have had the Men's Hair Now process. And I am telling you, you cannot tell that these people are bald. You cannot tell that they're wearing something artificial. It's because of the Dermabond process. Now, what is the Dermabond process? Well, that will take about an hour to explain. And I can give you a phone number. They can send you a brochure. They can explain it to you. But I am telling you, this is far superior to any toupee or hair weave that I have ever seen. And, Robin, I think you'll back me up on that.
What is important, Howard, is this looks like your hair.
You don't want anybody saying there's something strange about that guy. I'm telling you, that's not his real hair. If you're going to be wearing something on your head to make it look like you have hair, you want to look like you have hair.
Yeah.
You want to be able to swim with it. You want to be able to do everything, but it's got to look real.
You
It's got
want
to
a
be
woman to
convincing.
be able to run her fingers through it.
There's a guy who came in here. You could not tell this guy. In fact, they brought 5 people in. We couldn't pick him out. He says, my girlfriend still doesn't know that I don't have my own hair. She runs her fingers through it. Dial 1-800-835-HAIR if this interests you. 1-800-835-HAIR. 1-800-835-HAIR. Men's Hair Now. Thank you. 820-92.3 KROC WYSP WJFK. What the TV show we aired this weekend, that was the Clarence Thomas one? And Lesbian Dating Game?
I know there was a lesbian dating game because people told me about it.
People told me they dug it. Let me just take a couple of phone calls, Robin, because I've been unable to get to the phones. I have promised that since Friday that I would take a few phone calls. You're on the air. Yes? Thank you. Yes, you're on the air. You're on the air. Hello? Mm-hmm.
And that was the phone call segment.
See, I want to get a new phone system in here. First of all, our phones cut you off after a couple of rings.
Yeah.
So a lot of times the lights are on. And then
but
when
no one's there?
Well, I go to them because they've just been cut off. Then I also want a phone system where you plunk down the phone and the person can immediately hear you.
That would help.
On our phone system, for some reason, if I go, you're on the air, the person can't hear it.
Takes a few seconds. for some reason or other.
Yeah, have you ever heard of something like that? So I keep recommending this Telos system. We now have 5 stations that air our show. Maybe all 5 of them would chip in and buy this. I think it runs about $1,500.
Well, that's not a lot of money.
No, and it's a great system. I can put 9 people on the air at the same time, and they'd all sound great. All right, I'm going to try it again.
All right.
All the phones are lit. You're on the air. Now watch, I'll say it again. You're on the air.
Hi, Howard. How's it going?
Now he hears you.
Now, why should it work like that? I have talked and talked and talked till I am blue in the face about this. It's a little annoying thing that if I take multiple phone calls, I got to say you're on the air twice. I know people have problems at work, and this is not a major problem, and you're probably saying, hey, Howard.
This is, something to do with the presentation of the show.
Yeah. And I'm not saying I'm the tightest performer in the world. I mean, after all, there's a lot of dead air on this show. But, I mean, why should I have to say you're on the air twice? It gets a little fatiguing after a while.
You don't hear the first one.
I know. And it took me about 3 years to figure that out.
He's no rocket scientist either.
Yeah, I mean, what do you think? I'm bright? So, anyway, what can I do for you?
Hey, great TV show on Saturday.
Thank you.
Fabulous, man. Get better every week.
Yeah, and you know what? That one was easy to do because it was a rerun.
I really enjoyed doing that one.
Yeah, that one was great to do.
Yeah.
We actually taped a bunch. We actually finished taping on Friday, but we had to tape a whole bunch of new ones for July because, don't ask, July's rating sweeps. I don't even think we should have had to tape those 4, but we did.
Nobody else does this.
I know.
Saturday Night Live will not have new shows on in July.
I know, well, we will. And then none of our public will even know that there are new shows.
Right.
It's just...
Is Saturday Night Live still on the air?
Yeah. They're still there.
Man.
They
Hey,
suck.
Howard, you're the greatest.
Hey, thanks, man.
All right, take care.
Bye.
Bye.
See, and that's another thing. I mean, I spent a lot of time getting that guy on the air, and then he had nothing to say, so it shouldn't be that difficult. Here, watch. I'll prove it to you again. You're on the air. You're on the air.
Hi.
See?
I don't know if you would care about this, but I have Jay Thomas on tape right after he called you your show.
Yeah.
On Friday.
Yeah.
And he said you made Robin your slave.
He finally revealed that, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, he's so desperate, isn't he?
Yeah. You want to hear it?
Oh, I don't know. Okay.
You said it just fine.
Yeah, I mean,
don't know why we hear Jay say it.
When Jay, you know what? You're
It's
probably a lot
pretty
funnier
funny,
than when Jay says it. It's never funny.
They have a black collar on there. God,
All Jay has is black listeners. He was brought in to get white listeners. You can't get that done. I'm telling you, this is a guy who just... you know what? White people hate him. Black people hate him. Everyone hates Jay. Thank you.
You want to hear it?
All right, if you insist.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Ooh, nobody want to see that. But anyway, I want to ask you a question, Jay.
I don't know where we're... Oh, yes, go
The woman that be with Howard Stern, ain't she black?
Yes, she is.
Ain't she? And
Yes, she is.
Something.
It is something.
That just goes to show you. She sit up there and listen to all this bull crap from Howard Stern. Now, you're talking about disgrading women.
No, well, Howard...
He even disgrading his sidekick.
If ever she defended herself as a black person... He also has Puerto Rican and Spanish guys working with him.
See, this is...
They went against
Hold
him,
on one
he
second.
fired them.
All she do is laugh.
That's right.
And agree with everything.
How does she know you?
Because she's listening to us constantly. Jay doesn't even realize.
I gotta say this.
He's talking to one of our listeners.
Woman a slave.
I gotta say this.
You have a statement, she's going.
If she got
This is Jay appealing to black people.
Yes.
to sit up there and let this man talk about her like he do, and she sit up there and laugh, she's the bad influence for the black people.
No, this woman on the phone's a bad influence. Listen to the grammar.
Howard Stern's news gal. What the hell are they doing?
Hey,
News gal.
He knows exactly what my name is, and he knows it.
News gal. Jay's wife sits by the pool every day listening to our show. I have that on very, very good authority. I'm always told, don't mention that Jay's wife, in confidence.
Yeah, he's not supposed to be married, is he?
It's very embarrassing that Jay's wife, A, listens to our show, and that Jay's even married. Oh, he's so lame. And there he's got a woman who can barely speak English.
And he doesn't say anything to her about
Who be am Robin?
That woman be working with him.
That woman
Ain't
be...
he black?
I mean, you have to have, by accident, growing up in this country, gotten some command of the English language.
Sometime or other you have to have heard those words used correctly.
I've never heard grammar used that way. And, of course, all of Jay's listeners talk that way.
And he can't say anything because he'll lose the few he has.
Yeah, right. Who am is. I mean, if you tried.
How she be?
How she be, is. Give me that opening word thing that she says, dude.
Okay.
Just rewind it and give me the. I just have never heard anything like that.
But notice now he did one phone call with us and devoted the rest of his show
to us.
I don't know where we're. Oh yes, go ahead.
The woman that be with Howard Stern, ain't she black?
Yes, she is.
Ain't she? And now, isn't that something?
It is something.
That just goes to show you. She sit up there and listen on.
Now, what is okay? Thanks. What's really something is her command of the language.
Yes. I am shocked and astounded.
Who am you? When I was in Roosevelt, everyone talked like that, and I don't know. And you would say, "What? I don't understand." But actually, in Roosevelt, you're encouraged to talk that way because if you don't talk that way, you're not cool. So then after a while, you actually start talking like that.
And then when you go try to get a job,
it's
you don't
frightening.
understand.
Yeah. I mean,
nobody wants to hire you.
But I mean, by the second grade, you should have a better command of. I mean, my kids have a better command of.
Yeah, they can use the verb to be, can't they?
Yes. I mean, it's unbelievable. I don't know what that woman's conjugating. I mean, by the second grade, she doesn't have a vocabulary of a second grader. Who am be that is who be his partner. It's like, wait.
And believe me,
it's like
they
a second
can understand
language.
you when you speak standard American English.
Yes.
They just don't speak it.
How dumb. I mean, that's unbelievable. That's
what I don't understand. It's not that they don't understand it when it's spoken correctly.
Well, I heard like a lot of guys, like I watch that Black Like Me, I watch.
Black Like Me?
What is that? What is that show on public television with Anthony Brown, Tony Brown's Journal?
Tony Brown's Journal.
Yeah, is that what it's called? Is it still called? I think they got a new name for it.
Well, I haven't seen it since the new name then.
Well, it was one of those shows, and everyone was on there saying that black dialect should just be accepted as another language. And therefore, because white people are discriminating against black people because that's how they learned how to talk. So I'm sitting there going, oh, wait a second. Now you're going to try to sort of legislate that sort of language?
So that other people now have to have people who work for them who speak that language?
Well, I know like a lot of guys in the black community are saying, hey, that's the right way to talk, that's the cool way to talk, but they don't realize that outside of that little world that they're in, they're just completely laughed at and seen as stupid idiots. So it's like, how do you convince some guy who talks like that he's
when
not...
everybody else around him talks like that too?
We should be considered a ain't a regular language. Oh, okay.
I have more of her. If you want to hear it.
What do you got?
When she first calls up. Wait, right here.
I've been listening to Howard Stern tonight. He's been calling you an imbecile and all kind of stuff like that.
Right.
But if he's listening now, I want to let him know that, Howard, I am black, and we dig Jay. And he plays music, yes, he do. And you be on TV telling people, let me kiss your buns. And, and this is why you mentioned the black and the white thing, that Jay got all the black people. Hey, this goes to show you the perverts, okay?
Yeah.
Jay,
All the white people are perverts.
I want to ask you a question.
Well, Jay's not defending white people. What the hell's wrong with him? That's a disgrace.
I like all white people are perverts.
And Jay just sits there going,
Yeah. Thank you for agreeing with me, ma'am. A woman with the intelligence of a pea. Thank you for taking my side in the Howard Stern controversy.
But you see who the perverts be?
And Jay's like, yeah. He's like he's talking to a scientist. Yeah. I'm glad you agree with me, ma'am. She just got let out of Creedmoor. I'm glad you agree with me. Jay, you be seeing that show of his, and he be on there saying that you be kissing his ass, and that a pervert, white people. Yeah, that's right, ma'am.
You got all the black people where you see who all the perverts are.
Yeah. He a white pervert.
You see all the perverts be. And Jay said something, doesn't defend his white brothers. He just sits there and says, mm-hmm.
How does anyone advertise on that station? I mean, really. It's like to the advertiser driving in his car, the guy just spent about, $1,000 to get his commercial on there, and he's going, oh, my God, look who I'm reaching. This woman has no discretionary income. Yeah. All right, sir. Thank you for the enlightening report.
And Jay's comedic response to you was, he's going to get the Golden Enema Award for your TV show.
Yeah, well...
That's his stint. Yeah.
Let's see how his TV show does with Susan Day.
Sure.
All right, thanks, dude.
Hey, thanks a lot.
All right, bye. All right, we'll be back right after this.
92.3 K-Rock is proud to bring you Paul Simon Unplugged in a simulcast with MTV this Wednesday night at 10 p.m. The show was recorded live in front of a 92.3 K-Rock studio audience and is Paul at his best playing acoustically. You'll hear classics like...
Yeah, I learned my way, boy, I tell you. People just didn't want that shock stuff anymore, I tell you. Whoops. Yes,
a sad day.
A sad day. You're on the air.
Hey, Howard, what's up, man?
What's up? Well, as long as you ask, I'll tell you. So I was so mad at my wife last night. Whenever she goes out during the week, she does this thing. I'm sleeping, and she opens up the garage door and wakes me up.
She can't do anything.
No,
that doesn't wake you up.
No kidding. I mean, this woman. But we've been through this 100 times. My wife has two things that we fight about. Other than that, we never fight. But I mean, real fights. We had 2 real fights yesterday, and she does it every time. She screams at me to call someone on the phone. As soon as I get on the phone, she starts talking to me.
Howard.
I had to call a lawyer, right? So I'm calling the lawyer, and I get on the phone with the secretary, and I go, can I please speak to the lawyer? And my wife goes, hold on. I got to tell you something. Because I got to go upstairs. I got to tell you something. Now, I'm trying to talk to the secretary. The secretary is telling me the guy's not in his office. And I'm saying to my wife, shh. And the secretary hears this, and she thinks I got Tourette's. And she starts, I sound discombobulated on the phone. Now, this goes on every time I pick up the friggin' phone at my house. The woman starts talking to me when I'm on the phone. She begs me to call somebody, and then starts talking to me while I'm on the phone. Cannot keep her mouth shut. So I hang up the phone. I go, what is wrong with you? What do you have to tell me? Oh, I just wanted to tell you that blah, blah, blah. I don't even remember what it was. It was certainly something that could have waited 3 seconds. I go, why couldn't you wait 3 seconds? Why do you do this to me? She goes, I had to go upstairs. I go, you know you didn't. You're still down here. I was on the phone for 5 seconds. How could you tell me? You're screaming at me to pick up the phone and call someone. I pick up the phone and call them, and you start talking to me while I'm talking. So she goes, you're being mean to me. You don't understand. You're being very rude. I go, how am I being rude? This goes on every time I make a phone call. You talk during it. I said, and I sound like a nincompoop. If you want to tell me something, wait till I hang up the phone. Does anybody else have this? This is unbelievable. My wife's like compulsive about it. She's like a retard. I mean, it is so annoying.
I can't say anything because I have the same problem, only it's in reverse.
Oh, really? Well,
I talk to Nancy when she's on the phone. She gets out of her mind.
Yeah, I mean, but my wife insists that I call these people, and I finally pick up the phone to do it, and then literally starts having a conversation with me while I'm on the phone. No. You got to...
she can't talk to you unless you're holding a phone.
I'm telling you, the whole time she has nothing to say. But, I mean, it really causes us to have fights. I mean, big fights.
Yeah. What? I don't understand.
To the point where then she picks up the intercom. She calls me from upstairs and goes, you know what? She goes, that's it. Don't talk to me for the rest of the day. I said, you know something? I said, that's fine with me. And she goes, and then she starts like getting weepy. She goes, I just, you're so damn nasty, she says. I said, wait a second, Allison, if this was the first time this ever came up in our lives and I reacted this way, then you could say I was nasty. I just don't want to sound like an idiot on the phone. I don't want to sound like a moron when I call people. You got to shut your yap when I'm talking. And then she goes, yeah, you're right, I understand. And then, but she'll do it again. It's like a compulsive thing with her. She's like retarded.
Well, can't you, while you're on the phone, just say, excuse me to the person
No, because
you're talking to? Wait a minute. Say, excuse me for a second, and you turn around. Allison, I am on the phone.
I do that. It doesn't help. And then she's like, no, hold on. I mean, I just picked up the phone. The person just gets on the line with me. Then I think it's something that she wants me to tell the lawyer. It had nothing to do with the lawyer. It was just some stupid thing she wanted to tell me. Oh, I know what it was. Just, I had to tell you that I'm taking the kids tonight to a party or something. Like something like that. And I'm like, who cares? I don't care. Maybe she's obsessive compulsive, and unless she tells me something while I'm on the phone, bad luck will happen to her.
Yeah, she sees you pick up the phone, she's got to tell you something.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it's like a ritual. I mean, I don't know what it is. I mean, the woman's insane. She's insane. And boy, does it get to me. I mean, it's like I'm afraid to pick up a phone around her.
Oh, you got phone phobia?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Howard, man.
Yeah.
Are you going to make Buttman Returns?
So, also...
No, of course.
This idiot. So also, then we got into a big fight. Well, we didn't even have a chance to get a fight yet. I'll have a fight with her when I get home. So I always tell her, if I go to bed, do me a favor. When you come back late with the kids, don't open the garage.
You just want her to leave the car outside?
Leave the car outside. No, I know it was raining less. I don't care. Keep the garage closed. I got to get sleep. Sure enough, I finally... And then it's, you know, usually she comes up and has a little conversation with me before I go to bed. She tucks me into bed at night, right?
Uh-huh.
So I'm used to that. That's my ritual. So if she's not there, I sit there and I lament for at least 20 minutes. I go, I better not fall asleep yet, because if I fall asleep, she's only going to open the door and come in and check me. You know what I mean? To see if I'm asleep so she can have a little conversation with me. I go, but she must have enough brains to know by 8:30 that I'm asleep. So I'm laying there. I pass out. God bless me when I pass out, because, you know, sleep with us is so important. Because if you don't sleep, you don't have your voice for the morning. You know the routine.
Sure.
You know how it goes. I finally pass out. And this crazy woman, I hear that. Then all of a sudden I hear, door opens. I'm up.
Oh, no.
Then I'm up and I'm saying, bitch. She does it every time. And I know she's going to go, well, it was raining. Anyone leave the car outside? And it's like, you know, I don't care about the car. I care about me. So I'm sitting there and I'm going, oh, man, no, I'm never going to... And I start obsessing on the fact that she did this to me, and I get crazy. Then I'm wide awake.
Oh.
Then I said, you know what she's going to do? I'm going to start to fall asleep. Then she's going to open up my bedroom door to check to see if I'm asleep. And that's going to wake me because it makes a noise. The door always makes a noise when it opens up. It's always like, you know.
Yeah.
And that's enough to wake me up. I'm a very light sleeper. You know, well, what it is I'm not such a light sleeper, but once I'm up, I'm up.
Mm-hmm.
If I sleep for 20 minutes or 9 hours, once I wake up, I'm up.
You got to sleep nonstop. There's no getting up and going back to sleep.
Right. So, hey, that's my makeup.
You
what can I
don't
tell
make
you?
it easy, I'll tell you.
No, I certainly do not. Well, just picture how pissed you'd be if you were in the middle of sleep and somebody wakes you up every night. So, all of a sudden, I start to drift off because I'm getting over my anger, and I go, you know, this is stupid. I'm starting to drift off. Boom, door opens.
Oh.
Yeah. She looks at... I didn't say hello to her or anything. I just pretended to be asleep. I had already masturbated. I had done all my...
You put yourself to sleep.
Yeah, I'd already put myself to sleep. Then the worst is when she's out, and I know she's going to be coming back any minute, you know, because she went out, and it's 8 o'clock, and it's time for me to go to bed and time to masturbate. I'm afraid that, like, she'll come in the room, I won't hear her, and she'll burst in on me masturbating. So then I go, oh, this is ridiculous. It's not our routine. You're going to come up, and then I'll be in the middle of masturbating.
So you got to listen.
Yeah, I'm listening at the same time.
You can't enjoy yourself.
Yeah, right. I can't really go wild.
No fun when you have to listen.
Right.
Worried at every moment.
You've been there, right?
The door's going to come open.
Yeah, because when you start getting into it, it's like...
Yeah. Well, that's how it was with my mom and my dad, you know.
Never changes.
No, because I used to have a whole routine worked out with them. They would be downstairs watching TV in the den. I'd be up in my bedroom.
Uh-huh.
And then as soon as... yes. And then as soon as I was pretty confident that they'd be watching the TV show and everything, I'd hear the drone of the TV in the background, and I would work on myself. As long as I knew that TV was on, everything was good. Then all of a sudden, my old man would get up to get a fruit or something. I think he's coming up the steps, and I'm like, oh, no, I got to stop, I got to start, I got to stop, I got to start. I mean, constant interruption.
Spoils them.
And then sometimes they would just turn off the TV and come upstairs.
Then that would really kill you.
Yeah, well, I'd still finish up. I'd find a way. There's always a way. Like a dog. You know, that's when it reminds you that we're all animals, really. That's all it is. We might have a brain. It might be a little more functional than an ape or something, but we're animals. We have bodily needs.
You're lying there sweating.
Yeah, it's disgusting. All right. Anyway, what did you want to say, Genius?
Are you going to do Buttman Returns?
Buttman Returns. Now, I tell you something, I don't think I've done Buttman ever, so I don't know how I can do Buttman Returns. Oh, no, I did do Buttman Returns. You're right. You're absolutely right. I apologize.
Okay.
You're right. Buttman, the movie. Hey,
So is there a sequel?
Yeah, that was so great. You got to make Buttman Returns.
All right, you got it.
And instead of the penguin, make Mark Chernoff as the hamster.
Ooh, the hamster. The gerbil. Because it's a gay thing. What we did was our gay Batman was called Buttman.
Yeah.
And Joker was the poker. But instead of the penguin, we could have the hamster or the gerbil.
Right. You don't even need Catwoman.
No.
That Robin is Black Woman.
Black woman?
Yeah.
Ooh, Robin. An acting role for you. Black woman.
Because there are rumors that Robin's lesbian and.
Oh, Robin's no lesbian. Trust me on that.
I know that, but I mean.
No, just because she's not married doesn't mean she's a lesbian.
Yeah.
Means I'm not married.
Right. She's oversexed. All right. Oh, by the way, Ben's here today, too.
Ben who?
Benoit, your balls. Benoit balls. We got some for you, Robin. You can try them out.
I'm not trying them.
I got a letter in the mail about how they work.
And somebody said they get stuck.
No. This
No.
woman
You
said
put then test them out on somebody first.
Oh, nothing's going to get stuck.
Yeah, right. And then I'll be in the hospital with this embarrassing diagnosis.
Well, come on. We'll get a doctor who listens to the show. He'll understand.
Oh, you.
So how the Benoit balls work?
Yes.
Evidently, the Benoit balls have mercury inside. And mercury is an element that heats up.
Uh-huh.
So when you put the Benoit balls in you, and you're just sitting there with them, it's you get this warm feeling like you do while you're having sex. In other words, your temperature in your private area goes up.
Oh.
So that's what happens when you have sex. So your body becomes frustrated because you're not having sex, and you start to get this desire for sex, and you go wild because you need sex so badly.
Is that right?
Yeah. That's how it works.
Well, who needs that?
Yeah, it sounds like a torture. It's almost like a Spanish fly. When I was a kid, I always used to hear about Spanish fly. That there was this thing you can give a woman and it would make her horny.
Is that what Spanish fly is?
Yeah, isn't that, guys? Spanish fly? But there is no such thing.
Incredibly horny.
Yeah.
I mean, there were all kind of vile stories.
To the point where with broomsticks, you'd have to, yeah, right. I mean, a woman would go wild.
She'd be at herself.
Yeah, right. Always sound rather repulsive to me. You know, because like, she'd be done with me in a second and running around the house with broomsticks. And women actually killed themselves from Spanish fly because they were just so crazed for sex they couldn't,
Oh, well, obviously this has been banned.
Yeah. All right, Buttman Returns. You got it. I'll work on that today.
Cool, man.
Thank you.
Take it.
That was very good. 6:32. I have to take a break here. 92.3 K-Rock, WYSP, WJFK. When we come back, Rob and I will... All right. What can I do for you, sir?
Wait till Gary gets married.
Oh, Gary's already
changing
started.
already. Yeah.
Gary's wife is...
Wait, just wait. Trust me. Like
Gary's wife is king of the pussy whips. I don't know what happens to these guys, boy. I'll tell you something. It's something else. Boy, if it happens to me, just put the gun to my head. If I can't get a rub down from a girl. I don't allow my wife is looking for control. I don't allow it. I just certainly don't allow it. You see me on that TV show?
That TV show is great, Howard.
You're damn right it's great. And you know why? Because I get the girls going.
I don't have
And I told that to my wife.
TV.
You guys don't want to see me being some kind of pussy whip jerk.
Right.
You want to see that? You can watch Bob Hope.
You can watch anybody.
Exactly.
Watch Jackie.
Yeah, watch the Jackie Show. Tonight's show has been cut short because my wife didn't approve of anything I was going to do. I'll just stand here like an idiot. Go watch the Fred Show. There's more interesting things going on there. Even Frank can get a rub down. A friggin' rub down.
Hey, Howard, Imus was talking about you.
Why are you listening to him?
I just clicked at 5:30. No, I listen to your show religiously, man. You don't understand.
But you understand, they all talk about me. You
I
know, in
hate
the old days,
Imus. I always hated him.
when I first got to NBC Radio, you know the disc jockeys weren't talking about anything. They wouldn't even talk about any of the other disc jockeys on the same station. Now they all have freedom. They're all big shots. They all got such balls. What they do is they wait for me to do something. 3 weeks later, they find out it's okay. I pushed the limit a little further. Now they can do it.
Ooh, let me try that.
Yeah, you know what he is? He's an old crab, and I would prefer not to hear about him.
Why don't you call?
Why did you call him? Why don't you call other people? Don't call me about other people.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sick of it. What do you call? You call to get a bug up my ass.
No.
I got enough bugs up my ass to last me a lifetime.
You should have called.
Get out of here, you. You're a little wise guy. Oh, I was listening. Don't tell me how you listen to other shows. Want to listen to other shows? Go ahead. I welcome you to.
They love it. They love to see you go off like this.
They love it. They love to taunt me.
Imus was talking about you.
Hey, you know who was mentioning you?
Everybody talks about him.
Yeah, in the old days, we weren't allowed to mention anybody. You know, I got fired from a radio station for mentioning another morning show.
Oh, and how many times did you get called into the office? Look, Howard.
Yeah.
We don't want you saying the call letters of other stations.
Yeah.
We don't want you mentioning the disc
Yeah.
jockey.
Now they're all brave. What is it, Gary?
Did you see that article in the paper today about Joan Rivers?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, you know what? I saw it too, so I figured I'd give her a call.
Yeah.
And she's on the line now.
Oh, excellent. Let me just say hello to her. Joan, is that you?
Yeah, I'm not supposed to talk about this.
Why?
Why?
Because Don Hewitt, who is probably the only intelligent person over there at 60 Minutes, begged me not to say anything else. They claim that my staff takes Spike into the ladies' room.
Well, let me explain. Let me set this up. I haven't talked about this yet. I was going to, but let me talk about this. So Joan Rivers tapes her TV show over at the CBS building.
The same with, yeah.
And that's where CBS 60 Minutes staffers are.
Yeah.
So Joan's dog, this Spike, if you will, so Joan has this emotional attachment to. God only knows why. Why is it again that you have this emotional attachment?
Because he's the only man that loves me.
Well, right. After her husband died, Spike became like a husband to her or something. But I hate to break it to her. Nobody cares about that stupid dog, except for Joan. But anyway, so Joan, of course, loves this dog, and evidently she even has a guy, Louie, who takes the dog around in his arms. Even if the dog pees on his arms, Louie has to carry him, so the paws shouldn't hit the floor.
That's right.
Hit the street because it would dirty up Joan's apartment. So anyway, Joan.
Yeah.
So evidently Joan allows the dog to, instead of bringing the dog all the way down to go to the bathroom,
It's exactly opposite.
she takes the dog and places it over the toilet.
Never.
And the dog
Spike goes to the bathroom on the
Spike,
toilet?
and Spike doesn't have good aim and urinates all over the seats in the toilet, which is disgusting.
Now, this is what I was out of town, and my assistant...
So wait a second. Wait a second. Before you explain what happened,
Howard.
let me set it up.
All right.
All right, then you'll tell me what happened. So CBS News sent Joan the following memo. Dear Miss Rivers, it has been brought to my attention that a number of women at 60 Minutes that your employees are allowing Spike to urinate over the toilet bowl in the 9th floor bathroom. We would appreciate it if your employees could walk your dog outside. I thank you. Signed, Susan Bieber, assistant producer, 60 Minutes. Joan fires back the following memo. You know Joan, she's feisty. Dear 60 Minutes, you made someone on my staff cry. Why did she cry?
No, that's the third memo.
Unless she gets flowers by the end of the day, this is war. Joan Rivers. P.S. You're investigation journalists. You are investigative journalists, so why don't you do some investigating and get to the bottom of this? Now, who cried on your staff?
No, let me tell you. Spike is walked so often. His nickname is Raw Paws, okay?
First of all, you realize what non-news this is.
You realize...
I know. I couldn't believe it got
60
such
minutes.
placement in the paper.
60 Minutes. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Joan, don't get excited. Your voice goes into a shrew kind of thing. 60 minutes. You gotta rest your voice.
Have you ever tried to hold a male dog over a toilet seat, lift his leg, and give him the command? This is like a joke.
Has your dog ever urinated in public toilets?
Bathroom.
Are you out of your mind? I don't even urinate in public toilets.
Has your dog ever been held over a toilet and urinated?
My dog has never been held over a toilet and urinated.
Is it true that your dog does that on the 8th floor and not the 9th floor?
My dog does it outside like every good dog.
All right. So you're saying that what happens is, as in the K-Rock bathroom here, that people just urinate all over the toilets and they're blaming your dog.
You got it.
That is
all
your
we
claim.
know is that Susan Bieber, who then blamed it on the dog.
Right. You're saying that it could even been Susan Bieber who urinated all over the toilets.
So
and
in
now,
other words, you're saying that the women of CBS have sloppy toilet habits.
well, let me tell you something. When we
I don't know, Rob.
I
never used that bathroom.
I am not casting aspersions on people of Puerto Rican descent.
Here we go.
But I will tell you something. We had a Spanish station here. Remember it?
Yes,
and we
I
shared
do.
the same bathrooms. And these guys were shaving. I found lice in the sinks, and I found urine all over the toilet seats.
Well, maybe Spike had been there.
Well, let me tell you something. Since that station is gone, the bathrooms are 100% cleaner. I'm going to say that, Robin.
Are they 100% clean?
No.
Or 100% cleaner?
100% cleaner. There's still filthy, disgusting white people garbage all over the place.
So, just let's make that clear.
Joan, let's clear up a few things about this interesting story. Where does your assistant, Dorothy Melvin, do her dumps? Does she take a dump in the public toilet?
She is my manager. I don't really follow anyone into the bathroom. It's not my thing.
Where do you take a dump?
I am the Lysol queen.
Do you have your own private bathroom
Of course I have my
facilities?
own private bathroom.
You do? Because you are afraid of AIDS and things like that?
No, because that's what the office they gave me.
You can't have other people in the bathroom with Joan.
Imagine Joan going to the can.
Onassis goes to the bathroom in public.
Wouldn't it be great, like you walk in the bathroom, like, all of a sudden Joan's like, oh, Miss Rivers, I think your show is great. Thank you. Please, I'm in the can now, please.
The point is, Howard, the dog has never gone to the bathroom inside. I took him out. He would fall through the bowl to start with. He's 4 pounds.
All right, so you're saying that you don't use an animal, you don't have the animal going in those toilets.
No, and just for someone to write a letter.
Why do you think they got that impression? Is it possible that your security guy, Louie, goes into the bathroom
with the dog?
My assistant, Robin, who was adorable, was 21 years old.
Yes.
Was minding Spike when I was in London, and she went into the bathroom, and she took him in with her because she was scared he would run away while she wasn't there. So the dog was running around the ladies' room while Robin was there.
I see. Oh, so the dog was in there, and someone probably had urinated on the seat.
And
they blamed the dog.
How do girls urinate on a seat?
I told you, Howard, I don't understand it, but there are a lot of wet toilet seats.
I know how, Robin. They stand up and squat. They don't sit down.
Why is that? They're afraid to sit on the seat?
Yeah.
So they spray all over the seats?
I've never looked, Howard.
So are you saying your assistant Robin sprayed?
I'm not saying Robin.
So because somebody must have wet the seat. Robin, your assistant, must have sprayed the seat then.
There were 7 stalls in there. I am not... Robin, I can assure you, did not.
Well, perhaps they thought it was unusual that the dog was in there. Robin walks out of her toilet seat. It is wet. And therefore, they put 2 and 2 together and thought the dog did it.
Well, you're making an assumption that it was the toilet.
This needs investigating reporting.
Came out of.
By the way, this just in, Robin's cat farted last weekend in the Hamptons.
No, in the men's room of 60 Minutes.
That's right. Well, so you are saying that there is nothing true about this.
No, but the mean thing is the whole 60 Minutes staff got around Robin and were barking at her.
I see. So you were upset by this, and now you have... And people in your staff really cried?
Robin cries.
Really?
Wouldn't you cry if the 60 Minutes people were barking at you?
Well, no, seriously, she actually broke down in tears over this.
I'm not making a joke. They stood around there screaming at her and barking at her.
Wow, that's fascinating. How is your life going, all right?
My life is going great. I was at Royal Ascot with the Queen and Fergie and the whole group.
Oh, you really know the Queen?
Yeah, wore
wow.
hats and everything. It was terrific.
Well, it's unbelievable. And your TV show, how is that doing?
I didn't call you to discuss my TV show. It's going great. And you're going great. I'm going to get off.
Well, I was sorry to see you didn't win that Emmy the other night.
I was too, but what can you do?
I watch these Emmys. I got to say something. It is amazing to me that these people stand around and give themselves awards for this daytime television.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, some of the worst television in the country are these soap operas.
Howard.
Some of the worst actors and actresses. First of all, Susan Lucci.
Jones.
Hold it. Let me just say something. Have you ever seen a soap opera? Have you ever seen how they act on those things? Imagine they give themselves awards for that horrible acting that they do. I'm telling you, I've seen 6th grade plays, better actors than soap stars.
Yes, there are a lot of them have come out of soaps and gone into wonderful things, Howard.
Susan Lucci can't figure out why she doesn't get an award.
She didn't think she was going to get it, so she only wore half a dress.
They showed a clip of her acting. They should have thrown her right off the stage. I never saw anything like that. What are you pals with her too, Susan Lucci?
No, I'm not pals. But
she should have an award just for managing to stay on that show for that long.
Robin, those aren't actors. Those are out-of-work waiters standing up there.
I'm getting off, Howard.
Why? Why are you getting off?
I'm getting off because I'm off to
what are you
California.
Doing? Why? Why are you going there? Be with your daughter?
Melissa's on MTV, and if I don't go out there, I don't see her now.
They're telling her to dress a little better.
What did he say?
I said dress a little better.
Me?
Melissa.
Melissa.
You dress more youthful than Melissa. She's wearing like hippie gowns or something. She doesn't look sexy.
Oh, I'll tell her you said that.
No, seriously. Do you agree with me?
I don't understand what she wears.
Yeah, I mean, she's wearing like granny dresses or something.
She looks adorable. That's the age group, Howard. You're getting older.
No, you know what you ought to tell her to do? Seriously, see a fashion consultant.
I'll tell her this.
No, really, like go to like a Betsy Johnson or something. Wear a little youthful something, something attractive. She's an attractive girl. She's got a nice body. I've seen her up close.
Yeah, she got a great body.
Nothing wrong with her. Just tell her to like really stop being so uncomfortable with her own body.
I will tell her that you said so.
Tell her to flash a can or two. She really wants to get noticed on that channel because they go through people like crazy there.
No, they really like her there.
They like her for now.
So
if she's going to get some attention, flash a little, show a little thigh. She's a youthful girl. She's a young girl. How old is your daughter?
Well, Melissa's 22.
Yeah, I mean, really, what is she hiding there? She dresses. You show more leg in your TV show.
Because I'm desperate. She's not desperate.
No, you know what I'm talking about. You don't think she dresses well.
I will tell you. I think she looks adorable. She's on MTV every Wednesday. You know that.
I watch that show.
I have nothing else to do.
No, I do. I watch it.
Hanging in.
I watch Hanging MTV. I watch that. I keep up on what's going on.
Okay, I'm going to get off, guys. I just wanted
Tell her to have an MTV shaving party.
Oh, I'll tell her.
That'll go over big.
And we'll see how they leave the bathroom.
And tell her to slow down when she talks. I can't understand. She's mumbling her words.
Oh, anything else?
I'm telling you, that's my critique.
Okay.
Say hi to that dog of yours.
But otherwise, she's adorable. I'll speak to you later.
Who are you dating?
I'm dating no one.
Are you horny as hell?
Oh, you know it, Howard.
Have you ever used Benoit balls?
As a charm bracelet.
Have you ever tried that?
No, I never tried that.
You've tried a vibrator, though, right?
Jewish women don't we use those things.
Yes, they do. Have you ever tried a vibrator, yes or no?
Have I ever tried what?
A vibrator.
Are you out of your mind?
You've never tried one.
I'm not going to tell you whether I tried one or not.
So you have tried one?
Have you tried one?
I use it on my wife, yeah.
Oh, you don't.
Sure I do. I use one. I use, what is that called again, Robin?
Swedish massage.
I use the Swedish massager on my wife.
Very nice.
Do you cry from guilt when you masturbate? Do you feel guilty when you do that?
I'm going to get off now.
Who do you think of?
He only does it in the ladies.
When you use your vibrator, who do you think about?
When I use my vibrator, I think about the druggist I had to buy it from.
All right, Joan. Very
Goodbye,
good.
guys.
She's giddy. She's giddy. I'm telling you. Very good. All right, Joan. Take care. Lots of love.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Joan Rivers. Very exciting Joan Rivers. She don't look too bad. Someone told me she thinks about Pat Cooper when she masturbates. That's what I was going at. No, this. I got to take a break. Okay, let me take a break. I'll come back. I got to talk about these Emmys. I tell you, I saw this daytime Emmys. What a goof.
They're funny.
It's a goof. Be back right after this. New Jersey Public Auto Auction. Yes, over 500 used cars, vans, pickups, four-wheel drives, all auctioned off to the public every Saturday, 12 noon. Doors open at 10 a.m. for inspection. All makes and models are auctioned off. Listen, go to New Jersey Public Auto Auction. You know who's great? Mad Mike the Auctioneer. Sells every car to the highest bidder regardless of price.
This is a true auction.
It is great to buy a car like this. It really is. Save thousands of dollars from what you'd pay to a sleazy used car salesman or private seller. That's right. You pay the price you want to pay. Please go to New Jersey Public Auto Auction. You know what I like about it the best? First of all, out-of-state buyers pay no sales tax. And now you know that they give away a free car. There's free admission, and at the end of every auction, they give away a free car. And you have a real good chance of winning a free car. There's not that many people there. I mean, when you consider your odds. Isn't that great? New Jersey Public Auto Auction, located at 75 Stockton Street in the ironbound section of Newark, 3 miles north of Newark Airport. Take Route 109 north to Delancey Street, 109 south to Wilson Avenue. For more information, call 201-817-9500. I'll give you the number again, 201-817-9500. Well, that was good to hear from Joan Rivers. Wasn't it?
Always.
Yeah, it's always fun to hear from her.
I was thinking maybe she's so attached to Spike because she thinks he's the reincarnation of Edgar.
Yes, that's true. There's a movie coming out about that.
Edgar's in the dog.
Her daughter actually is very, very cute. And you know what? She's probably the only good thing on that MTV show. Because you go, hey, there's Joan Rivers' daughter. It gets me hooked. I want to see how she grows, how she progresses, this kind of thing. The other people are horrible. They got to make her the star of that show.
Well, she'll like to hear that. What are you, buttering up Joan?
Yeah, she called up. She said, I better say something nice.
Oh, she did?
No.
Oh, you're kidding me.
No, she didn't say that.
I bet she did.
Because of her, I keep the TV on MTV 24 hours a day. I wait for her. No, they don't have her on enough, Melissa. They really don't. I like to see...
I guess you are under pressure.
No, I like when celebrities, kids, are on.
You liked it when China Phillips...
Yeah.
I mean, not China.
China Phillips.
No.
Yeah, I know.
Ray Slick's daughter.
Yeah, I did. You know I like that stuff. I think it's funny. I like it. Let's everyone call in and demand more Melissa. I'm being serious. All right, very good. 820-92.3 K-Rock, WYSP, WJFK. By the way, we still have those Bruce Springsteen tickets. Now, one woman has come down here and shaved yet. And that's wrong.
Bruce isn't as big as you think he is.
No, he used to really draw the women in. Unbelievable. You know, just a couple of quick thoughts. I'll take a couple of phone calls, too. But Gary's bachelor party, guys receiving oral sex without condoms. I got to comment on this.
So you got to see what it's like out there in the real world.
Yeah, I even said, there was a guy getting oral sex. And I said to him, you don't have a condom on. In the middle of him getting oral sex, I said to him, you don't have a condom on.
Mm-hmm.
And in fact, Owen, the sales guy, you know Owen.
Yes.
He was the one black guy at the party. he comes over to me and goes, I can't believe that guy's getting getting oral sex without, believe me, Owen doesn't talk like this. He said, I can't believe they not getting that oral
Owen
sex.
doesn't talk like that either.
No, but, he didn't say oral sex. He says, I can't believe that, this guy isn't wearing a condom. I said, well, do you have a condom? You're a bachelor. He goes, as a matter of fact, I do. He opens up his wallet and goes, oh, I don't have a condom. So then there were some other guys who had a condom, and then I finally get the condom. It took about an hour to get the condom, but I said, would you put this on, for God's sakes?
He didn't put it on.
He says, no, wouldn't do it. He says, I don't care. He says, I'm going to die. Who cares?
He said that?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
But, he didn't really believe that.
No, they always think it's going to happen to the other guy.
What debauchery was going on there, though? It was unbelievable.
But see, you have this fantasy that everyone is now using condoms and being responsible.
I hope they all die. I couldn't care who dies. I know I'm not getting laid. I'm not having sex. Why shouldn't the rest of you be miserable?
It's the sexless 90s.
Yep. My niece is going on a prom tonight, boy.
Are you really going over there? I've
Yeah.
been talking to people about this. I can't believe this.
Believe it. I'm going over there. I'm going over there to meet the guy and find out what's going on with the limo driver. I'm going to give him 20, so he'll just...
Where's her father?
I don't know where he is, boy, but he's from the hills. He grew up in the mountains. He's like a hillbilly, my
You don't
brother-in-law.
even know about prom.
Well, my brother-in-law's like Fred. He doesn't say anything, just walks around like he's in a coma.
You don't think he's capable of surveying the situation and making sure everything goes well?
Is Fred capable of surveying a situation?
No.
Okay, so that's how my brother-in-law is. Now, you know how, Fred grew up a hillbilly and he's just starting to learn the ways of the real
Freddie
world?
wouldn't even know what to do with a limo
But,
driver.
Fred, you know what I mean. You know how you were, from the hills. You're like a hillbilly. No, but in a way, you're like a hillbilly.
That may have been in the past.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're a little more sophisticated now, okay?
Would you know what to do if your daughter was going to the prom, Fred?
You know you wouldn't,
What
Fred.
to do? It'd be a process that you're talking to her all along. You don't just dump it on her at the last second
Yeah.
you're going to go over there tonight.
Oh, and you're going to
suddenly going to change her life.
And suddenly you're going to talk sense to her.
With a thunderbolt from the sky. I'm going to save you. I'm going to save your virginity.
No. I am going to go there and make sure that there's no alcohol being used. I'll make sure that the driver is responsible. There'll be no pot smoking.
Well, Howard, wait a minute.
Fred, you wouldn't even make her wear shoes. You don't even know how to do that right.
My one concern in all this, Howard, is that you think you need to do this.
Hey,
if she wants to drink, she's going to drink no matter how many precautions you try to
it's just that, let me tell you what happens.
insert into the process.
I'm going to tell you what happens with proms because and I can get Ronnie the limo driver on the phone if you don't believe me. What happens on these proms, it's almost like the rioting. There's a lot of people who riot, don't even really, normally would
they
behave
wouldn't have
themselves.
rioted if there weren't rioters around them.
Right. You're on the air.
Hello?
What's going on today? Yeah, hi, you're on the air.
Hey, listen, last night on Channel 9 News,
Yeah.
you guys caused 2 interruptions on their phone-in thing where the guy sits there with the switchboard.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, the first call, they were talking to some guy about Amtrak or Union. First call was Baba Booey.
Yeah, well, it seems like any call-in show now that our names are on there. And you know what? I think it's good for us, Robin.
But it's excellent for us.
It's good publicity.
There was no credit, though.
What do you mean no credit?
It just the Baba Booey came across. The guy went next call.
Yeah.
And the next guy on started a question, and he started to say something. You couldn't make it out, but it was like, "What about Howard?" Click, and the next one. And he got really pissed off.
I was reading an article about, actually there was a big article in some paper about how our fans love to give us notoriety.
Yeah, you were supposed to read that article to me.
Yeah, let me just see if I have it. Jackie, you laugh while I just...
It's sort of a civil disturbance rush.
Yeah. Well, one lady actually wrote about the Ross Perot thing where the guy asked if Howard Stern should have a penis mind meld with Ross Perot, or something like that.
What'd she say about that?
She was writing about how cool, sort of like how wrong it is to interrupt during a forum and everything, but yet it's funny in light of our times, and she had a whole philosophy about it. It was all rather stupid. And then there was, I carried around that other article for weeks, and then I finally said, I'm never going to get to it. I think I might have ditched it.
See, here's your opportunity.
Yeah, I think I actually put it away yesterday. How unfortunate.
Howard, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, while I'm looking, sure.
Are you guys ever going to do the live morning things again from bars and stuff?
What live morning things from bars?
Sometimes we take the show on the road.
You used to do it pretty often down at the Manhattan Brewery and other places like that.
Well, what I plan to do next is once we become #1 in Los Angeles, and I'm confident that that's going to happen soon, if the good people of Los Angeles, will it. We're going to take our show over to Los Angeles for a day and do a whole funeral thing there like
now,
you've never
Howard,
seen before.
For a day we're going to Los Angeles?
Right, that's
a
right.
long way away.
Well, we could go out, let's say, we could fly out Thursday and do a Friday broadcast. What do you think? Just do like a 2 or 3 day broadcast? And one of those days be the big funeral?
Right, a build up and then the big funeral.
All right. Well, okay, fine. And
That's
then
a long way to go just for a day.
what I'm thinking after that, our next road trip will be probably by that time we'll have, within a couple of months or so, we should have about 10 stations on the air with us.
Mm-hmm.
And then we can do a whole whistle stop tour. We can go from every city, meaning New York. We'll do some live locations. Maybe we'll even play concert halls. I don't know. Maybe we'll do 10 concert halls in the morning. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We'll go from each concert hall to concert hall with our show. Something. I don't know.
We're working on that.
Yeah, so I'm thinking of doing a bunch of live shows.
But not necessarily from some bar.
Yeah, I don't know about the bar thing because you can't really please that many people with a bar. You know what I mean?
The people get pretty pleased when they're there, though.
Well, yeah, but that's good for 100 people.
I know.
I was just thinking like maybe we could do something a little bit more grand than that. I can't believe I don't have that article. Hey, Bob, Baba Booey, you got that article?
Baba Booey.
Baba Booey.
Baba Boy. I can't believe I carried that article, that stupid
Baba Booey.
article.
I know you had it earlier this week.
For weeks I carried it. And I finally said, you know what? Time's passed. I'm not going to get to it.
I handed it to you this morning. It's in that pile right there.
Oh, is it? Oh, good. Baba Booey, all right.
Isn't it? Baba Booey.
No, that's
Baba
not
Booey.
No, it's a couple of days old.
Where's it from? Because I get a file.
It's from the last couple of days. It's a story about how
Was it in the Philly papers?
Yeah, I don't know where paper came from, but it's about how our listeners like to get my name on the air at different places. The big headline says that. Go check. Yeah, you're supposed to Xerox all this stuff. He doesn't do that.
Let's see if he got this one.
Well, Boston was one of the ones I didn't Xerox.
I got a file.
I got a file, but
there's no minute.
I don't know. I don't even know which file it would be in.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
Let me ask you one more question, if you would.
Yeah.
You were just talking about city conquering, and you're blowing through Philly, L.A., and Dallas, Chicago, whoever's next.
Yeah.
Could you explain again the deal with Boston and how come you guys can't do that? And if you're pissed about that, if you're happy about that.
I would like to be on in Boston. The problem is that there is a radio station in Boston that WBCN.
Yeah.
That is owned by this company that I work for, Infinity. And the morning guy there, we would absolutely destroy him if we went on in the morning.
And he's very successful there, isn't he?
Yeah, he's successful by default because I'm not there.
But...
So the company would probably freak if I went on in Boston.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think there's like sort of this feeling that I can't go on in Boston, which really kind of makes me sad because all my, in-laws and stuff are there, and I'd sort of like to be a hero with them. You know what I mean?
They still really don't know what you do.
Well, I tell you something. They're all
still
crazy about the TV show up there.
They still think I'm like a radio repairman, all my in-laws and stuff. And Boston's a very lucrative market, very big market, and a good advertising market. I'd like to be on in Boston a lot, but I got this I thought this Charles Acquadero would die by now. He's been on the air for 100 years.
When is he going to give up the ghost?
Yeah, I wish he'd retire. But, I'm not allowed. Well, it's not that I'm not allowed. Believe me, I could go on in Boston tomorrow, but I don't want to piss off the people I work for. They've been good to me. I don't really want to make them mad, so... I don't know. It's sort of between a rock and a hard place, Robin.
I see.
Yeah. You're pulling that out.
It's a bad place to be.
Yeah, I would love to be on in Boston, quite frankly, and I know we'd kill in Boston.
Because the TV show's a big hit up there.
Yeah, well, I don't know about that. I think we keep getting pulled off of different stations.
Yeah, I
in
thought we were bouncing around. You have to find us everywhere.
I think we're up to like Channel 85 in Boston, actually.
We've been on every station.
But we got thrown off we got thrown off not for low ratings, but for the guy who owns the station in Boston thinks we're disgusting.
Yeah.
Oh, here, Gary's got the article. Good move, man. Look at that. See, you started a file and it worked out. Good for you.
That was
Baba Booey.
Stern fans love giving their man national exposure. I love that. It's from the Philadelphia Daily News. By Fred Schuster. Is he Gail Schuster's husband?
I don't know.
Practically everyone knows about the semi-profane mind meld question posed to unofficial presidential candidate Ross Perot on live network television recently by a Howard Stern fan. The sneak verbal attack was just the latest in a long line of incidents where Stern's name is invoked on TV and radio shows across the country to the annoyance of hosts and screeners. The 26-year-old prankster, credited with starting this trend, but who did not make the Perot call, calls himself Captain Jenks, who lives in North Wales, Pennsylvania, and refuses to divulge his real name.
It's going by that pseudonym.
But his trademark mischievous laugh and use of uku for okay is notorious among live call-in shows broadcast everywhere. Jenks is now compiling his third volume of his taped greatest hits to be presented to Stern on his 39th birthday on January 11th.
Wow. You're getting up there.
Yeah, I know. It does sound pretty bad, doesn't it? It sounds like I'm an old fart. But I'm not an old fart. Damn it. I got heavy metal hair. I must look like Robert Plant. Robert Plant went through crisis when he hit 40. You notice he shaved off all his hair. He cut it off and he had like a conservative haircut. And then the guy from Whitesnake just grew his hair long and started looking like him. He says, hey, I better grow my hair long.
Somebody just stole my look.
Yeah, hell with it. I'm 40 years old. I'm growing my hair.
Did you see Joel 3 on the Jay Leno show?
No.
He looks sickly.
Oh.
They're going to have another benefit for an AIDS recipient.
Well, he didn't have AIDS.
Oh, he looked like he was thinning out and...
Hey, he's not a young man.
He's been working out.
Yeah, he's working out. He's working on it.
All right, Howard, listen, man, thanks a lot. Have a good day.
Samantha, you don't want to hear the rest of the article?
Oh, I'm going to flip the radio.
Who cares? Let's see. Let's see here. Let's see if there's anything cool about this. It's a whole article on Captain Jenks.
Yeah?
About how he phones all the different television and radio shows. And how Jenks operates, and how he makes these tapes, his philosophy.
What is his philosophy?
I don't try and hurt anybody with what I'm doing, he said. I never use profanity. All I want is to get laughs. I like to give a little something back to the Stern Show and give myself a little attention at the same time. He's got a whole thing going, Captain Jenks. Ever since we acknowledged him at the press conference, he got a lot of attention.
Oh, he really loved that. He ate that up.
Yeah, he likes that. Hey, why not? Why not give the little sucker something
He's done a lot for us.
He sure has. Never asked a thing from us. Then they talk about how even in L.A. he started calling Mark and Doucheface. Mm-hmm. And he caught them in the limousine, and he posed as a columnist for the Los Angeles Times and got through to them. Talks about that. As soon as they mentioned the name Stern, those two idiots hung up. And talks about how he got his name, Captain Jenks, from a military commander he served under in Germany. Was Captain Jenks really in the... No.
Captain Jenks hasn't been away from home.
I don't think... Yeah, right. I don't think Captain Jenks is tall enough to get in the Army. I'm being serious. How tall is he? He's got to be under 5 feet tall.
Yeah, he's shorter than me.
And he's shorter than Mark Chernoff, our program director. You're taller than Mark, right?
What is Mark, 5'4"?
Yeah, something like that.
I'm 5'6".
Yeah. You tower over our program director. You crush it. That's got to be a drag being like 5'1", being a guy. That's a tough road over.
Yeah, well, they're little girls, too, so you just go set your sights low.
That's like practically a midget, Captain Jenks, right? How tall is Captain Jenks? Got to be 5'1". Maybe 5'2" at the most.
Maybe, yeah.
Let me tell you, when he's on that telephone calling the Larry King Show, he's 6'5".
6 foot tall.
That's easy. Naked. Makes him a big man. By the way, there was a guy in radio named Rick Sklar who died yesterday.
He's dead?
Yeah, he died.
That was the ABC guy?
Yeah, the guy who invented... Fred, I'll take a break. Let me just tell the story of Rick Sklar. He died. He's the guy who was the program director during WABC's heyday when it was like a big radio station.
Yeah, Mr. Top 40.
Mr. Top 40. But he really, you know... I don't mean... No offense to the guy. I mean, he's dead.
Well, he's dead, Howard.
You know how he died?
How he died?
The guy was perfectly healthy. He was a runner, marathon runner. And he had like a tendon or something in his ankle that was bothering him. So they decided to go in and operate to tighten it up. And he's one of those guys that gets 1 in a million as soon as he had anesthesia. It killed him.
Kidding?
Yeah. I mean, no, I'm not kidding. As soon as he had the anesthesia, it killed him. That tote go up. God, is he annoying. No one will ever convince me that WABC was successful because of Cousin Brucey. I think that it was a very, very powerful signal, 50,000 watts. Top 40 radio was in place all over the country. They were the station that more people listened to because it was a powerful signal, and they played a good mix of music.
Right.
You know, for those times.
You know what? And Cousin Brucey is just that syndrome we're talking about. Very hot. And then he just sort of still had to work. He couldn't go away and disappear once his fame was over.
Please don't make me like a Cousin Brucey. If I was him, I'd be crying the fact that he was on that station all those years and got paid next to nothing. That's what I'd be crying about.
Yeah, I'd be screaming at Rick Sklar for not ever giving me a raise.
And quite frankly, no offense to Rick, because, you know, hey, he has his place in history and everything. I feel bad when a guy dies, but I didn't see him get any great jobs after WABC.
Remember when he started that consulting firm?
Oh, yeah.
Nobody wanted that.
But he's all right. He was a good guy from people I've spoken to. He's a very nice man, you know. But isn't that a freaky way to die?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks. That's why I never went in for the nose job, too. You know, even anything can go wrong. Even you get the best surgeons and everything. Go in for your schnoz, and next thing you know, you don't have a throat, or you're dead, or, you don't know what the hell happened.
Well, that's true. When I finally decided to go under anesthesia...
Yeah. And didn't you wake up off the wall?
10 seconds after, they were wheeling me down the hall, and that's when it hit me what I was doing.
Yeah, you're being put to sleep.
I almost panicked.
Yeah, I mean, you're being put to sleep by a chemical... They're not sure exactly why, but the right combination will kind of put you under, but they're not sure exactly how much to go.
How deep you are, if they can bring you back.
But I bet you they were all copping feels, too, on your lovely cans.
Oh, please. They actually had them off. What are you talking about? They could
sliced
pass
them off
around the room.
Played with them. 7:25, I got to take a break here. We'll be back right after these. Oh, look at that. I'm back on the air. I thought I was taking a break. Stupid me. What's this, Freddie?
Snapple.
Yep, Snapple. Great product. Really is a great product, Snapple. I was watching TV last night, and I guess it was Entertainment Tonight or one of those shows, a hard copy, something around, my bedtime. And they had a commercial for Snapple. Really well-produced television commercial for Snapple, and I said, boy, look how far they've come. I remember like 15 years ago, 16, 17 years ago, when I started drinking Snapple, their root beer, because I liked the idea that there was no artificial chemicals or colors. It was sort of like a hippie drink, like everyone was like, yeah, man, it's natural, I heard about it. It was like something you heard about underground.
You had Earth Shoes and Snapple.
Right. And I said, look at that. Now they're starting to look like one of the big companies, and I like that. I want this company to be successful as Snapple, because what they're doing for the public is very good.
I hear more and more people saying, Howard, I only drink Snapple.
Yeah. So,
the Glory Hole Hotline. I didn't know about this.
So there's a place in San Francisco called the Glory Hole. Gary was telling me about it. He called it. He got it on tape. And you call up and they give you like a hotline, but they're smart. Instead of calling it like a sex club or something, it's called the Church of the... What is it? The Church of the...
Phallic.
The Phallic Church or something? They call it a church. So you can have as much sex as you want and the cops can't bust you because it's a church.
Oh.
See? That's like if we went to the Nassau Coliseum and had topless women for an organized religion.
Right.
It's
part of our sacrament to bear our breasts.
I've never even heard this. Let me take a listen. Gary says it's clean enough to play on the air. I don't know.
Well, Gary, he lets a lot of things go through.
Yeah.
Hello, this is the Glory Hole Hotline.
Oh, boy.
Today is Tuesday. Join us for today's party event at 746 Clementina Street. The Glory Hole runs from 8 p.m. until 2 a.m., and the fair share contribution is $5. Early birds pay $3. Refreshments are included. It's $1 for students 18 to 21. Servicemen with ID are admitted free. We don't take credit cards, and there are no extras, so please leave your cards and other treasures at home. Yes, condoms and lockers are free. You're encouraged to bring your own padlock. Contributions we receive are required. They are not voluntary. They are fixed in amount and represent your fair share of the cost. Mortgage costs for the space we use and the cost of the groceries for the refreshments we share. These shared costs are not tax deductible. The Phallic Church is providing private places, legal places, and safe sex places here in the Bay Area for males 18 years and older to enjoy male sexuality. Emphasis on private, safe sex, and legal. 25 states and...
Everything is in code.
Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about.
Safe, second, legal. You get a feeling like every gay guy knows exactly what he's talking about.
Lockers and condoms provided.
Safe, sex, and legal.
Bring your own padlock.
Bring your own padlock. Padlocks are encouraged. Encouraged.
Municipalities have legalized homosexual acts in private places. California did so in 1976. And now our poem for today.
Yeah, he leaves you with a poem. Yeah. Unbelievable.
He's like the Nightbird.
Yeah. Give him the music.
There was a young fellow from Dallas who enjoyed doing things with his phallus. So many tricks did he try, it became, by and by, little more than a leather-tough callus. Come by and show hard and make a buddy, too. Here's our schedule for the week.
I don't even know what he said.
He said, show hard and make a buddy, too.
I don't even know what the poem was. Did you understand it?
There was a young guy.
From Dallas.
From Dallas.
There was a young guy from Dallas.
Who did so many things with his phallus.
Did so many things with his phallus. Yeah.
That, by and by. I can't remember exactly, you know, he did so many things with a little leather thing, a little leather callus by the time he was finished. He wore it down.
Oh.
A young fellow from Dallas who enjoyed doing things with his phallus. So many tricks did he try, it became, by and by, little more than a leather-tough callus.
Oh, I see. In other words, I think I see.
Uh-huh.
His leather wore down to a callus.
Right.
Or not his hand, but his leather.
Right.
Come by and show hard and make a buddy, too.
Come by and show what?
Show hard and make a buddy, too.
Show hard? Like what?
Yeah.
Come with an erection?
Yeah.
See, that's what's great about being gay. You know, in a way, you got to be jealous. You really do. Because if you were born that way and all you were attracted to other guys, and then there's a bunch of guys that just get together and have sex, no ands, ifs, or buts. You're going there and you're getting laid.
Did you see Donahue yesterday?
Yeah, a little bit about the orgies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they had the gay couple on.
Yeah.
And, you know, people in the audience, what do you mean couple? And you're going out and having sex with other people. And one of the guys says, well, most of the time when we have sex, we're both present. So it's not like cheating.
Oh. Yeah, great rules. All these homosexual rules.
Our schedule for the week. You're welcome at the services of the Phallic Church. The Church of the Secret Gospel offers an opportunity for an orgy of brotherly love. Plan to attend the services next on Wednesday or Friday at our Clementina Street Church. Both services run from 8:30 until 9 p.m.
I don't know one thing he said.
He ran there in the morning. Yeah.
Gary says the poem changes every day.
Wow.
Here's another poem. This is the poem from today, actually. Church phallus. Phallus church. Church shouldn't even come out of this guy's mouth. What's going on in there? Church of the phallus.
And now our poem for today. A neurotic young man of Kildare drilled a hole in the seat of a chair. He it all night, then died of the fright that maybe he wasn't all there.
Oh, boy.
There was a young girl named Alice. Used a dynamite stick as a phallus. They found her vagina in North Carolina, and her sphincter landed in Dallas. Come to the church this weekend.
Of the phallus.
Church of the phallus. Church of the phallus. The 746 Clementina Street Glory Hole will be open on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from 8 p.m. until 2 a.m. And on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday from 4 p.m. until 6 a.m. Our meeting today is being held at 746 Clementina Street, apartment.
Boy, there's a lot of message. A lot of information.
I tell you, you got to stay in touch with that line every day.
Yeah. We'll keep calling that regularly. We keep calling the Man-Boy Love Association, but that message never changes.
Yeah.
That's a great message. That's
that
a real,
guy is very affected.
That's a real uplifting message. We got to take a break. We'll be back right after these words. There, and they watched the Holyfield fight, and whoever he fought.
Larry Holmes.
And John got on the air with us and said he didn't have a good time because the Playboy girl was a real bitch.
Yeah, she didn't stay with him. She wouldn't introduce him to anybody. They tried to tell him not to bother any of the celebrities.
Well, on our phone line right now is John, the hero. and Jim Spanfuller from Playboy.
Spamfuller?
That's right. The one and only. And Jim is upset because he really feels they went all out. They gave him a great prize, and he was a little insulted that John, and he was there and he saw John. He said John had a dynamite time.
All right.
And that John is just saying this on the radio. So they are going to talk it out right now. So here's our hero, John, and Jim from Playboy. John, are you there?
Hi.
How you doing? And Jim, are you there?
I'm here.
Boy, you guys sound identical.
Like the same guy.
Is it the same guy talking so far?
Yeah, I think so.
Where's John?
Oh, I'm over here, Howard.
Well, John, when I say hello to you, why does Jim say hi?
I'm sorry, Howard.
All right, there is John the hero.
How are you, Howard?
I'm fine, John. How are you?
Good morning.
Are you all right, John?
Okay, sir. Thank you.
John, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Howard.
Why is everyone not answering my questions?
I guess we're a little off cue this morning.
John, what are you, depressed?
Somewhat, Howard. I'm sorry.
What's wrong?
What is wrong, John?
I didn't want to bring the show on a downside, Howard.
Well, with this attitude, you're definitely not helping.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll get.
Well, what is wrong?
I've been a little out of it for the last 2 weeks, Howard.
You've been out of it for the last 2 weeks.
What happened to you?
I lost my job, Howard. That's why.
This is amazing to me that you lost your job.
Yes.
The hero bus driver loses his job.
How do you do that?
How do you? If you're a hero, how do you lose your job?
I was involved in an accident, and as a probationary employee, if you're involved in an accident.
Well, they put you on probation because you left the bus when you went and saved all those people's lives, right?
No, you're on probation for a full year.
Oh, before
you get hired.
Oh, I see. I see.
And what happens is that you can lose your job for what's considered just cause, and for the accident that I had, the type of accident that I had, that was considered just cause to lose it.
I see. So you're bummed out about that. But, you did call up and you said you were bummed out about your trip to Vegas, right?
Oh, yeah, Howard. I mean, just to get back on that subject. I get over it right away.
And, Jim, you were there in Vegas and you say John had a good time?
Seemed to me everyone was having a great time, yeah.
And I will tell you this. I mean, I met that Playboy playmate. She really was not too friendly. You know what I mean? And not that John was expecting to go to bed with her or anything, but she brought her boyfriend on the date with her?
Well, she actually didn't bring her boyfriend. Her boyfriend happened to be there.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, she didn't invite him.
So coincidental.
Yeah, I mean, let's call a spade a spade. What are you talking about?
Well, I guess the bottom line is, John, I'm sorry about your job, and I'm sorry you didn't have a good time, but I've got to tell you, I mean, you go out to Vegas, you go out with one of your good buddies, you go to a party with Billy Crystal and Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman and Patrick Swayze and Steven Seagal and Kelly LeBrock and Isaiah Thomas and Warren Moon.
I mean, all those people were there.
All those people were there.
John made it seem like nobody was there.
Oh, they were all there.
John, you went to a party with all those people and you're complaining? I was a little disappointed that you complained. Now,
I'm not complaining of that, Howard. I'm not complaining of the actual parties.
I mean, how many guys get to go to Vegas, gamble, have some fun, have their flight taken care of, their accommodations,
right?
Get to sit at the
please,
fight.
Howard, don't get me wrong. I appreciate everything that's been
I know
done.
you appreciate
that wasn't the issue. The issue was just the situation I was sort of thrust upon with the playmate and her boyfriend. I'm just saying that part in general. I mean, that wasn't really like
the girl could have.
She should have done a very, very, very professional for that matter.
It wasn't even a date, though. This is what he's upset about.
No. I mean, we made our own fun, Howard. I mean, if we didn't take the incentive to go and introduce ourselves to these people and enjoy the party, we would have been, if we would have basically listened to.
Did you talk to Steven Seagal?
We would have just been sitting there at the table like a bunch of busboys.
Did you talk to Steven Seagal and stuff? You know what his problem was, Jim? The Playboy playmate was sort of ignoring him at the party. She could have brought him around, introduced him to people, and pretended to be a little bit into him. That was the problem.
I wasn't there every second of the time, but it seemed to me that
John was having a good old
it seemed
time.
to me John was having a good time. I don't know.
He could have
John,
presented it a little bit in a nicer light on the air. Yes.
I guess, John, I want to hang out with you if you have a better time than that on a normal Friday night.
But you know what John is saying, that she could have been a little bit more of a liaison to get him started. You know what I mean? Because if he was with a nice-looking girl like that, all of a sudden other girls would start looking at him.
Right, he might have gotten one of the other playmates.
Instead, the playmate was acting like she was a little embarrassed. She was probably running over and apologizing. This is a contest. I just got to be with this guy. I'm going to get rid of him.
She wasn't doing that.
Nah, come on. Be honest. Come on. Come on, be honest, Jim.
She was not doing that. I'm being honest.
John, was she doing that?
Yes, Howard.
Yes.
It was
she even tell you?
We have to go work, and it was like, we'll be right back, guys.
Right.
And I look at my friend Johnny Ward, and I just said, Johnny, the best part of this date is as soon as it's over. We'll make the best of the situation. And
see what I mean? She was like a little. I'm not putting down Playboy. It was her in particular.
No, Playboy was good. Judy Berkowitz treated us very good. I mean, everybody from Playboy treated us very well. Unfortunately, the playmates had a different agenda.
Yeah.
And
these girls.
You were her job that night.
That's right, and she could have pretended to make your dream come true.
I felt like
you ever see with these sick kids that get the Make-A-Wish Foundation, you make their dream come true?
How come they don't do that for adults?
Yeah, why don't they do that for a guy like him?
Well, I don't know that. I'm not sure what that would entail, but I don't.
You know what I'm saying, Jim?
I don't think we would be doing that.
Jim, she was a little uptight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she just, I don't know, she wasn't too, her mind wasn't really concentrated on the date itself.
Right.
Here you have this guy, her boyfriend, who's like at the pre-fight party, who's at the fight, who's got better seats than us.
Right.
And then he's at the post-fight party. It's sort of like a vulture, circling us. It's
of course, like you're going to do something dirty to his girlfriend.
Don't get too close. He's looking at me.
I mean, really, how romantic is that to have the boyfriend standing there and observing the whole time?
Yeah, and I love the part when they were arguing at the party, too. That was good.
You guys from Playboy should have given her a good swift kick in the ass before the date and said, listen, sweetheart, play it up for this guy, and maybe you'll even meet some girls if you act interested in him. Do you dig what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, obviously...
Jim, you know what I'm talking about. Don't pretend like you don't. All right, Jim?
It was not our intention.
That's all. You understand. These girls, they got to play the game a little bit. You understand?
Well, yeah, they are.
The guy wasn't looking for sex.
Howard.
The girl looks like every minute like she's dying to get away from him. What good is it for him?
That's not
This
fun.
wasn't the 90-second caller. This was a friggin' hero. This guy's a friggin' hero. A friggin' hero, for Christ's sake. I tell you, I got to calm down. Where's my relaxation tape? Excuse me for 1 minute, boys. I got to calm down.
You are going to have a most beautiful experience. A very deep relaxation. Lying on your back, have your legs about a foot apart.
Oh, yes. Robin, move out.
Let your arms be relaxed.
Oh, yes.
And about a foot away from your sides.
Oh.
With the palms facing toward the ceiling.
Toward the ceiling.
You may now shift your body slightly until you find the position that is absolutely comfortable and most restful.
Oh, my back. I'm twisted up here, Robin. I did something wrong.
You shifted too much.
Gary, my Benoit balls, quickly. All right, you two nudnicks. I got to go.
Well, John, we hope you find another job.
Yeah, what happened, John? What, you had a little accident? The bus company got rid of you?
Yeah, just like that, Howard.
That's kind of cold.
And a hero.
Who could be more honorable than John here? He ran into a burning building.
Oh, Howard, it's something beyond my control now. But it's okay, Howard. Life goes on. I mean, again, the best thing of everything, was being on your show. That was, the most, compelling incident that ever happened. And,
all right.
You were just like a dream come true.
Well,
Howard.
thank you. And Playboy Jim Spanfuller, thank you for coming on. Jim knows what I'm talking about. You got to admit that playmate was a little bit wrapped up in the boyfriend and not in her date. Am I right?
Yeah. Didn't look that way to me, but then I wasn't there every second.
Yeah, it's all right, Jim. I mean, she was greatly distracted. It's you
got to get someone who's a little less full of themselves.
You're going to send a playmate, ask her not to bring in extra luggage.
Right, or at least pretend.
Yeah.
In Playboy magazine, they all pretend like they don't have boyfriends.
Yeah, they're all single.
They're all single. A lot of them are already.
No,
a lot of Playboy.
Actually, a lot of the playmates are married.
It's right. And they never admit it.
Oh no, they admit it when they're married.
Playmates aren't supposed to have boyfriends.
Tell Hugh that.
Hey, Jim.
Yay.
You take your wife to work every day?
No, I don't.
Tell this Playboy playmate when she goes to work, you don't take your husband with you. You dig what I'm saying?
I hear what you're saying,
Of
Howard.
course. You hear me?
I hear you.
All right, very good. All right, boys.
All right, Howard, thank you for everything again.
All right,
I
John.
don't want to miss this opportunity. And Robin, thank you.
You're
and
quite
I had a great time.
All
on
right,
the show.
you're the hero. You don't have to suck our butts. Go
I'm
ahead.
not sucking your butt, Howard.
All right, go ahead, John. You just relax. All right, Jim, thank you.
Yep.
And,
Take care, Howard.
All right, thank you very much.
All righty, bye-bye.
Jim from Playboy magazine and John from being a hero.
Yeah, because he doesn't have a job anymore.
Ironically, can't even afford to buy Playboy now. How do you like that? The bus company got rid of the guy.